Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cosmic Surf Shack. I'm Lou Angelwolf, and this is Linda Martuch. Welcome to the show. This is a new show that we're launching, and we're moving things up just a little bit because there's a really important date that we have to cover with you. And we want everybody, this is something that everybody can do, and it is of essential importance. It's called firethegrid2.org. That's the way you'll follow it online. That's firethegrid2.org. Linda, you are the one that turned me on to this, and it's an incredible effort what these people are doing.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's amazing, and I'm thrilled and I'm excited. Mm-hmm. And I'm very happy to be able to lend my voice to those lovely ladies.
Well, tell everybody the premise of what they're trying to accomplish.
Absolutely. So here's the idea. The idea is that there is a consciousness connection among all beings on the planet, and that conscious connection has been a little bit broken and a little bit lost. So we would like to reconnect with ourselves and our fellow humans, and in fact animals, nature,
sure,
the energies, whatever it is you happen to believe in or how you frame connections. And if you're not familiar with the field, let me try and describe it to you a little bit. Did you ever walk into a room where the tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife? Mm-hmm. Well, that is energy. Or did you ever walk into a room and just look at a person and then you just light up because their energy is contagious?
Absolutely.
That's basically what we're doing.
Try to do it twice a week.
At least maybe twice a day, right? So that is what the whole concept is in a nutshell if you're not familiar with consciousness, grid, and energy. So what we would like to do, what they would like to do, and we're trying to lend our voice to the choir, is that as many people as possible get together for 1 hour all at the same time. And guess what we're going to do, Lou?
What are we going to do?
We're going to feel good.
Just feel good.
That's all there is.
Just have fun.
That's all there is.
Just source some joy.
Source some joy.
Nice.
Is that hard or what?
It's not hard.
Oh, my God.
And what a lot of people, to help, just imagine the whole earth, and there's like this cross-section, this hexagonal grid that goes over everything, which actually does connect all of us. And what's happened is over the years with all the buildup of unusual conversation, negativity, pain, hate, all that stuff, some of these connections get broken. Now, what this particular effort is on July 19th, coming right up, July 19th, 2021, at 11:11 Greenwich Mean Time. Okay, we're here on the East Coast of the United States. Actually, we're in Western Florida. That puts us in the Eastern time zone. So from 11:11 Greenwich Mean Time over to us, that makes it 7:11 a.m. on July 19th. And if you're in Central Time, it's going to be 6:11, Mountain Time 5:11, Pacific Time 4:11. And for that hour, all you have to do, this is your goal, this is your task, is to just have fun. Produce some joy. Produce some good energy.
Feel good.
And do whatever it is that you like to do. If you like to ride your bicycle, go out and ride your bicycle. You want to ride your motorcycle, go ride your motorcycle. You want to go swimming in the pool, you want to walk on the beach, you want to make love, you want to pet your pets, whatever it is that makes you happy for that hour. And here in local time, we'll be doing it from 7:11 to 8:11 a.m. July 19th. Now, what will be happening at that time? You'll be joining with people all over the world.
Probably millions.
Well, let's hope. And or it doesn't even the actual number is going to increase exponentially. In fact, Mike and I talked about morphic resonance.
Oh, yeah.
Last night on the
morphic
show.
resonance. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So
okay.
This is,
Yep.
you hear a lot of stuff online about the world is changing. There's a cosmic shift. There's a new waking awareness. Well, I can tell you that this is the leaven that's going to rise a lot of loaves. So keep that date. It's July 19th, 2021, and whatever time is suitable to you at 11:11 Greenwich Mean Time in the morning. Okay, and then it goes on from there.
The whole world.
The whole world. And actually, we'll be having this an hour of joy and happiness and reflecting upon each other. And this particular organization, it's Fire the Grid 2. That's FIRETHEGRID, the number 2.org. Give them a little background to who these people are, and this is not the first one of these.
No, actually, this all centers around one very lovely lady in Canada, and they had done Fire the Grid previously. There was one in 2007, 2009, and 2011, and now there hasn't been another for 10 years. And it's all about, and they actually studied and measured this at the Pear Lab at Princeton.
Yes, this is a Princeton documented experiment and notation.
Where they measure these kinds of energies.
Mm-hmm.
And when they did this before, there was actually an increase in energy, and it maintained, and it didn't go back. So I think that, the idea is, if you can imagine yourself, your energy as a little hexagon, and then everybody else is a hexagon that like surrounds you. So what happens is, when you feel joy, it's like your little hexagon lights up and glows, and just imagine joy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the way that Shelley describes it, Samoya describes it, is that it's like a light, and imagine a light going around inside of a tube inside this. Isn't that funny? The clock chimes right then. I don't know if you could hear that. Just went ting when I talked about the tube, and the light goes around on the inside of the tube. So, and it lights up that tube. And the thing is that the people next to you, whoever happens to be on that hexagonal grid next to you, they don't have to light up, you light them. And so what happens is, there's no lesser voice in the choir.
That's right.
Everybody counts, and everybody can glow, and everybody can shine, and the people next to you, whether they know it or not, they feel that energy, and their hexagon starts to glow a little more, right? And then you get to a point where you get like a flashover, a 100th monkey effect. And we'll describe the 100th monkey effect in another show. But the idea is, we share the joy. Just like I said, when there's that room and you walk in, there's all that negative energy. Well, what we're going to do is, we're going to light up the whole earth. And this time we're going to do it with positive energy and joy. So there are only 3 rules.
3 rules.
3 rules. 1.
Super.
Do no harm. Okay? So whatever you do to make yourself happy, that's fine, but do no harm to any animal, mineral, vegetable, or human being.
Okay.
Okay? All right. And the
or yourself.
Or yourself. You should have been covered in there somewhere, but yeah.
It's not the morning for alcohol poisoning.
So, and the second rule is, do everything with honesty and integrity, right? And the third rule is, feel the joy. So, I got some options. Chocolate cake, it's always on the list, but I'm probably going to skip that. So I will probably put a big time leaven on my puppy dogs.
Yeah.
And I go out in my backfield, which I love, and walk around in my bare feet in the grass, which I love. And I'll probably put on my favorite music and dance.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well,
what would you do?
Well, just to recap that, the 3 things are: do no harm. Okay. And I think most of us can pull that off for an hour. Okay. And do all that you do with honesty and integrity. Okay. So that takes a little more scrutinization.
A little tougher.
A little bit. But the third and the most fun is live your joy without judgment. As you enter in, as the people enter in around you, just totally drop your judgment and let them just be human beings in your eyes, in your heart, or whatever it is for that one particular hour. And you find, there's little experiments you can do in your life. I do this every once in a while, and I don't do it often enough. Take a day and don't complain about anything.
Nothing?
Nothing. It doesn't matter if your coffee's cold. It doesn't matter if your waitress is slow. It doesn't matter if you have a dead battery. It doesn't matter. Take one day and don't complain about anything.
Gratitude.
Well, it is the core of your gratitude that will elevate you into higher levels of learning and higher levels of understanding. For one, when you're complaining, you're creating a negative energy around you.
Low vibrational
Yeah,
state.
you're lowering your vibration.
Okay.
And there are some things that you do need to complain about. I guess all the Karens in the world need a job. But so sorry, Karens, whoever you are.
We love you. We love you.
We don't know how you got hung with that, but apparently it's the bob haircut, and I want to see the manager.
all the Karens got painted with that one
All
Karen
those
brush.
poor
Boy.
Karens.
I'm just glad it wasn't a Linda.
I know so many nice Karens.
Yeah.
You know?
I do too. I do too.
So, but what this firethegrid2.org, okay, on July 19th, what this is doing is a very, very organic beginning to this. And also there's no funding on this. This is not a for-profit thing. This is simply for the love of humanity itself and our personal caring for one another. So as this moment approaches, think about how you'll spend that hour. I'm going to probably go hang with my mom. I still have my mom. She's a lovely woman in all regards. So I'll probably just go sit with her, maybe have coffee, maybe bring up some hard rolls or something. And
that's your highest joy.
And just spend, my mom and I, it's interesting. I mean, for those of you who know a little bit about me, I got my ET download in utero.
Yeah.
My mother was carrying me in her tummy, and she had a visitation from extraterrestrials, and that extra little moment, the craft actually came closer when they noticed. I don't know whether they noticed she was pregnant or not or whatever.
They saw you.
They saw me, and I got to be honest with you, I ain't from here. and I've never really felt completely, I'm doing the earth thing, but I always thought it was all rather futile.
I'm doing the earth thing.
I signed up for it somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe it was at an airport. I thought I was buying land in Florida, but anyway, so my mom, I mean, we have a very, very deep connection, and I'm sure we've traveled together several times over the years. There's a closeness that my mom and I have that I don't, she's the only person on earth I got that with so far. So anyway, so I'll probably spend that time with her.
And you'll light her grid too, right? There's no
grid,
doubt. I've heard about your mama. She loves you. Your sisters say that, she smiles at them, but you come in the room and she lights right up. That's what I heard.
Well, I'm the firstborn. So there's that.
That counts. And you're the only boy, or you have a brother?
I have a younger brother and two younger sisters. And my mom says I was born at 30 years old. So you were just
you were an easy baby.
You were just an easy
no
baby.
No wonder
just a little
she
man.
loves
you. But anyway, so with that kind of intention, that's my intention, and you can do whatever it is that you like. If you want to, whatever activity that brings you joy. Okay, and Linda came up with this the other day. If you really enjoy sleeping, if sleeping is your highest joy, set your alarm for whatever time.
Good for West Coast people because it's 4:11, right?
4:11.
Okay.
Get up, acknowledge your effort.
Yes.
And then joyfully and restfully go back to sleep for an hour.
Say, this is my joy to go back to sleep. I mean, you can put on some nice music. Sometimes I do binaural beats. And as you go back to sleep, just project to the universe joy and love and say, I'm sorry, I have to have a little nap now, but here's my joy and love. I'm coming in dream time.
And just know that as this happens, so it's all happening within the same hour across the globe. Everybody has their Greenwich Mean Time parceled out to their time zone. So like I said, here on the East Coast of the United States, it's going to be 7:11 in the morning, 6:11 Central, 5:11, 4:11 out on the West Coast. And the gradient will go all around the world. But at that time, in that hour, there will be people all over the earth having fun, producing joy, being grateful, being kind, being loving, being sharing. And that kind of energy is the stuff. I mean, and it doesn't take much to move.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
I mean, if you
A permanent move.
a permanent move that it will upgrade. It won't fade out.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you're setting new margins.
So here's a really cool idea, right?
Okay.
And that is that those of us who understand energy work and have done energy work, we get the whole milieu. We get the whole picture. We know exactly how this works and what we might experience. But for those people out there who have never experienced this kind of thing, this could be a very, very interesting experiment for them to get up. And, meditation is good. If you can meditate, do it. I mean, I'll be doing some meditation during that hour, but it's not required. And if you can't do it, it's okay. Just kind of sit quietly and be happy. And imagine if you can feel all the rest of the people on the planet who are being happy. And this could be a real opportunity for people who have not experienced energies and this type of thing before to actually get a feel for it, because it's going to be really strong.
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be really impressive. So if you haven't had this experience before, I would recommend you give it a shot, because this could be your best shot at really getting that,
a nice gentle introduction.
Yeah.
And just know that, you're joining a global consciousness at that point. So there are so many people that have struggled their whole life trying to find that. And here it is presented to you. And I hope this is the beginning of many, many of these events. And Linda knows a little bit about it, actually, because she is a hypnotherapist and she's trained in quantum healing hypnotherapy technique. So she has a little bit of an advanced study on this stuff. And she insisted that we share this. This is even before Cosmic Surf Shack launches as a show. This is important information. This is good stuff for the whole earth. And you'll feel different after. I know you will. There's no way for you not to. So on July 19th, figure out what it is that you want to do for an hour,
Hey, you know what? You could get up at the appointed hour, call into work. You're not calling in sick. You're calling in well.
I'm calling in well.
I'm too good to come to work today.
It's much too beautiful to come to work today.
And I'm taking the day off.
Should tomorrow...
And then you go do the happy dance.
Should tomorrow be crappy, I'll be early.
Exactly. I'll make it up.
and ladies and gentlemen, one of the beautiful phrases on this is, this will help you find your isness. Your whatever it is that you is, or whatever it is that you are, you can find your isness within this search. So that's firethegrid2.org, July 19th, 2021, 11:11 Greenwich Mean Time, AM. And we will be reporting on this as often as we possibly can. The Cosmic Surf Shack is going to be a show you're really going to enjoy. I'm Lou Angelwolf. This is Linda Martuch. Thanking you for your time. Thanking you for your attention. And
remember, do no harm. Do everything with honesty and integrity. Right? Mm-hmm. And find your joy.
Find your joy. Amen. Y'all be well. Thank you so much.